Top of the top. What's up? What's up? Good morning. We back. Back like we never left. What's up? Intro. What's up? What's up, Clarence? What's up, Miss Mo Better? What's up, Tiger? What's up, Big Phil? What's up, Latasha Jordan? I saw you up in here. What's up, Matt Moses? What's up? Yup. We back up. What's up, Shirley? What's up? We back. All right. We gonna jump into it. What's up, Sandra D? What's up? What's up? What's up, Melanie? All right. We back, y'all. We back on this hot ass summer. What up, LA Slim? What's up? Shout out to LA. Back to this summer heat, man. We about to be in August. That quick. Just saw on TV, they promoting that back to school, tax-free school. Y'all know how they go. The tax-free week. All that stuff coming up, man. That quick. Yeah, they got about 4 weeks left. 4.5 weeks. But y'all know what type of summer this been. Hopefully you've been enjoying your summer. What's up, Angel? Shout out to everybody that's up. Shout out to everybody that's a member. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Let's just go. All right, because we just go continue the saga, man. We're going to continue the saga of everybody that's full of Yeah. So, here we go again, man. Now we're going to talk about Mr. Deion Sanders. He wanted the world to know he had cancer. So we're going to look at that. These dudes are panicking and scrambling, man. They don't make no sense, man. They just won't stop. We also going to talk about what I saw yesterday when I got off the live. OCHOCINCO was on First Take. I think OCHOCINCO was getting interviewed. I think they wanted to see how the ratings was going to look on First Take. Yeah, I think they was trying to see how it looked with Ocho. Even though he was on it before. My opinion, man, I think OCHOCINCO going to be on First Take. That's what I think. I don't know, but I know it's all about the ratings, all about business. But I also know that Ocho and Stephen A have a certain affiliation. And people also got to look at it like Shannon Sharpe, he ruined Stephen A. He didn't ruin Stephen A's name, but he really did Stephen A dirty because when Shannon was doing that stupidity, he wasn't thinking about how Stephen A hooked him up with that job. Now, remember this part. This is some real talk. Y'all know Skip Bayless kicked Shannon off. He was in the trash. Yeah. He had his YouTube channel, but Shannon really want to be on that TV. But Stephen A picked him up. Stephen A said, come on, let's go. So Stephen A put his neck out for him. This is facts. So you're looking at how actually Shannon paid Stephen A back with that nonsense because he should have had enough sense to. All right, y'all, you don't got to be the smartest person once again. If I work for Disney, ESPN, I'm getting good money. Why would I just be messing with random whores? Random people, period. That's what Shannon Sharpe did. Yeah. And don't forget, when Shannon Sharpe was on ESPN, they were going to black colleges. They were going to black colleges for promotion. Yes, they went to Shannon School, Stephen A School. They was going to black colleges, but somehow Shannon got in trouble with a white college chick. Get it? Yeah. So this Shannon is a joke for a lot of reasons. But I think Ocho going to take his spot because we spoke about before how Shannon he tried to disrespect Ocho a couple of times on the show. Yeah, let's go. All right, OCHOCINCO, Shannon Sharpe replacement on First Take. Deion Sanders mind games. How many of y'all believe Deion Sanders had? How many of y'all believe that? Well, maybe he did. But it's just funny. He didn't say nothing about cancer before his son got drafted. A whole year before his son got drafted, I heard talk. Now that there's rumors that Deion Sanders' son might get cut, looked to me like somebody put on a distraction. What else? We didn't hear nothing about Deion Sanders' cancer before he signed that big-ass 10-year contract, now did we? Now, I don't know if he might got it, but I don't believe nothing they say, and I like to have fun because this whole shit is funny. Everybody with a big mouth they're going to get spanked. You're watching it now. All right? Shannon Sharpe has played itself. Y'all know this. Let's go. All right? The good guy, fake ass, Black Image Award, they out the window. That's done. We also know, we assume that Shannon his numbers is low. The big joke on him, while he will always be the disgrace of our time, because it is said that he gave somebody else generational wealth. It is said that this idiot, his payout, took food out his own children's mouth. Yes, so when Nikki says Shannon is not that sharp, she did not lie. All right? It's the truth. He has proven to be the biggest idiot. Yes, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. So let's look at the reality of the whole thing. Stephen A. looked like he said, sorry, Shannon. Sorry I had to do it to you, man. Sorry we had to do it to you. Now, let's think. It's all about the money. It's all about business. It's all about real shit. So, OCHOCINCO already, he comes on the NFL Network and CW on Sundays when football season is in. So I've been watching him rebuild himself. Also, the funny joke in this, for those who watch First Take, who know about this, when Shannon Sharpe was on First Take, Ocho used to always ask, yo, Shannon, when y'all gonna let me on the show? Man, let me come on, man. Just let me get a few minutes on the show. He used to always ask him that. And Shannon be like, man, you curse too much, man. You ain't ready for it. You be cursing and all that. That's why I say I get my jokes off this, because I know the story. You know what I'm saying? Ocho always have said, man, when y'all gonna let me on the show? Now I'm trying to get on too. He was saying that shit. But now, Ocho, I think Ocho, because he's been on there a couple times, but I think yesterday was Ocho's first interview, because I know they're going to go check the ratings. And they're going to see how Ocho did. You see, because I know what's up. Football season about to start, so they got to do something quick. Shannon trying to come back before the season starts. I don't think that's going to happen. But the truth is, Ocho will be very new and refreshing. Period. Period. And him and Stephen A. got something in common. Yeah. So all I'm saying, if Ocho end up on First Take, that will be so hilarious. It will be so hilarious if he takes Shannon's spot, and then next thing you know, they fall out and Ocho lead the show. Ocho don't want to be on YouTube, man. Ocho want to be on TV, man. Trust me on that. He don't want to be on YouTube like that. Then on top of that, Ocho come on that nightcap. Man, Ocho want to be on daytime. He like, Shannon, you can stay at night. I want to go on daytime TV. I don't blame him neither. But I think the reason why I say that, because him and Stephen A. have a tight affiliation. You know what I'm talking about. And we also spoke about Shannon Sharpe. He's on the other side. So not only that, he has a big mouth. He's a LeBron James supporter. And you know that Stephen A. got beef with LeBron. You also know a lot of people got beef with LeBron. So I don't think Shannon going to be on TV no more. Because this LeBron James last season. And I don't think they want Shannon on TV holding LeBron James nuts. All right? I don't think that's going to happen for many reasons. He's not coming back. Meanwhile, I saw Shannon getting trolled. That's what I saw. That's what I saw, in my opinion. That's what I saw yesterday. In my opinion, I saw Shannon getting trolled. All right, you see Stephen A., right? Now, mind you, y'all, this is the real shit about it. Shannon had to watch this. He had to watch it. I wonder if Shannon knew Ocho was going to be on the show. Mind you, Stephen A. was on vacation about 2 weeks. And you know, I was saying before that, Stephen A. need to take a break. He be working his ass off. Long story short, he was on vacation. So they come back. I know football season coming up, because preseason about to start that quick, y'all. So they have to get in. They have to get ready for the season. So in my opinion, this was a test run to see the ratings. And I'm going to say this. If them ratings went up yesterday with Ocho on that show, I'm going to say he's going to take Shannon's spot, because it's not even about that. With the dirt on Shannon, it's no way in hell Disney going to put him back on that TV. I don't see it. I don't think so. But we're going to go. And it's no, you know, it's funny because OCHOCINCO and deionsanders from the same spot. That's that Florida. But you also know who got golf courses down there. Stuff like that. Yeah. So anyway, top of the top, how everybody doing this morning? Hopefully everybody good. Yeah, we up. Hold up. So they look like, to me, they was clowning, y'all. It looked like I saw a clowner yesterday, and it looked to me like Ocho gonna be on the show, y'all. So other than that, I don't know what's gonna happen for that. But I will say this. I don't think he coming back, y'all. What y'all think? You think he coming back? I don't think so. What's up, Punches? What's up, bro? What's good? Yeah, man. Also, StreamYard been making these changes, man. I don't know what's up with StreamYard. They've been changing stuff up. Hold up, man. I'm trying to scroll these pictures. They've been moving shit around. Hold up. All right. Anyway, man. Shannon ain't looking too good, y'all. He's not. He's not looking good at all. So, do you think he's going to come back from this? Let's just be honest. Disney. Let's say Disney. You think he's going to come back? Then on top of that, we got to look at it like, okay, what if that, like I said, what if you had a daughter that age? What if you had a daughter that age? What if you had a niece that age? You work for Disney. There's not a good look no way around it, y'all. And then what make it bad, in my opinion, like I said, the worst thing of the whole thing is Shannon tried to use the race card, y'all. He tried to use the race card. So that made him look worse because he said it was a shakedown because he black. So I think off that alone, it wasn't a good look. If he probably would have just shut up, let it be quiet. Actually, let's look at it now. That statement he gave actually made it worse. Because if he didn't ever get that statement and he'd have just accepted it, he'd have been all right. Because when he used the race card, it made him look more guilty. And you're trying to make it a racial thing. So that's like you stirring up the pot, Shannon. That's what that means. It means he's stirring up the pot and he keeping the drama going. So that's why we said the other day he need to apologize. But I also think Tony Busby spanked his ass, meaning I think that's why they ain't show no mercy. I think the fact he accused Busby of being a racist, I think that's part of why he got spanked too. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all hear me? I'm back. I don't know what's up with this film stuff. But let's go. StreamYard been making changes. So I don't know. They've been fucking with shit. All right. So look. Hold on. Let me mute this shit. There's always something with this shit. All right. Now, do you think he coming back? I don't think so. I don't think so, y'all. Now, they were trolling yesterday because you see Ocho laughing, right? Y'all see him laughing. Ocho laughing his ass off, y'all. Straight up. Laughing his ass off because he knows. I think he's taking Shannon's spot, y'all. Straight up. I think he's taking his spot. Now, the thing is, I don't listen to Nightcap. But you gotta listen to Nightcap to know if they still cool. Just give me 1 second. I ain't finished, y'all. I gotta get this. I gotta use my tablet because I don't know what the fuck StreamYard doing on this live. Yeah, they hold up. Always something, y'all. Always something. All right. That's why I got a backup. I'm just trying to stop this echo. All right. So when Nicky said he ain't that sharp, he not. He ain't that sharp. Hold up, I ain't finished. Give me 1 second. All right. Y'all hear echo? Yeah. All right. I got a multitask now, y'all. Hold up. Matter of fact, hold up. This is what I'm gonna do. Hold up. Y'all there now? All right, hold up. Y'all hear me now? All right, I'm about to work up this tab. I don't know what's going on, y'all. They on some bullshit. So let's go. Deion Sanders wrote his son career. Period. Hold up. I'm about to work up the tablet, y'all. Fuck all this. I'm about to work up the tablet. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Hold up. All right. Hold up. I'm trying to stop this echo shit. Y'all stay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna timestamp this. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. I don't know, yo. This shit is all the devil be working. Now I'm back. All right, now look, Stream y'all been making changes, but they don't tell nobody. So like I said, this is as you see how they made this shit bigger. Then they've been doing adjustments, but they've been free fucking the app up, man. So what happened was the bar disappeared for me to scroll the picture. So anyway, man, a lot of times that shit don't be my fault, man. It be just bullshit. All right, y'all. That's why I say this shit be janky around here. All right, let's get into it, man. All right, I'm gonna have everything timestamp. Thank you for waiting patiently. But let's go. All right, now I gotta turn up because they try to ruin my shit. Let's go. Shannon is not that sharp. All right, he's not that sharp, and I think that's why Stephen A. gonna replace his ass. Cause to me, yesterday, y'all, they were trolling Shannon, and this shit was hilarious. It was funny. Cause you could see Ocho trying not to bust out laughing. That's what happened. Now, do you think Shannon gonna do all this shit and come back? No. Do you think Stephen A. respect him after that payout? Stephen A. like this, fool, I'm trying to get you paid. I'm getting you a job, and you running around tricking off. So you also see the facts that Shannon did not give a damn about Stephen A. So you got more proof. Shannon want to talk all this black talk, but he forgot about his black brother, Stephen A., because he embarrassed Stephen A. Shannon Sharpe did exactly what a nigga in the street does. You get him a job, he get caught stealing. You get him a job, he oversleep. You get him a job, he don't want to work. That's Shannon. All right? That's Shannon. Period. Then you heard him on the phone talking like a little kid. Now remember, if we didn't know the business, that's one thing. We heard Shannon on the phone talking like a little kid. I'm going to come over there. I'm going to do this to you. He was on the phone. That's how I know he's an idiot, y'all. I think Shannon been playing football since 10 years old, and he never went on no dates in high school, nothing. Because he was talking on the phone like he was a damn little kid. That was him. I told you before, if I'm rich, I ain't talking on no damn phone for what? I'm rich. I ain't got time for that. No, this fool was back in his childhood. Shannon, let me find out you got the brain of a 17-year-old because you an idiot. Now, if Ocho take his spot, that shit gonna be so funny. That shit gonna be hilarious. I think he gonna take it. Now, let me fast forward this shit because I'm gonna show you it's all related. They all related, y'all. Let's go. They all related. You know this already. They all related. But like I said, you're going to see they getting smoked at the same time. Deion also know him and Shannon was co-signing his son. See, when I said they monopolized, Deion know that Shannon Sharpe is homeboy. So he knew when it was time to big up his son and big up what he trying to do, they knew the platform was going to be good for that. They always in on the hype of promoting Deion's son to be the best in the world. He the best in America. He the top pick. Even though it was another black quarterback, other quarterbacks better his son. It's just that the blacks got black media, so they kept pushing the narrative that his son is the best. Deion Sanders' son is on the verge of getting cut. Is that why Deion acting like he's sick? Now, you didn't hear nothing about Deion being sick before the draft. During the draft, you didn't hear nothing about that. Deion just read up on the contract. You heard nothing about that. It was a secret. No. Deion trying to get his shit together. Told you when you pay attention, you'll see they all been losing. Stephen A. the only one that been winning. But one thing you'll see about Stephen A., he's not aligned with nobody. He's independent. What else about Stephen A. they forget? He is a journalist first. He is a sports writer first. Stephen A. is more, he's with the writer team. See, he is a writer. But since people been seeing writers and athletes together, people think they're the same. No, writers always going to have the longest job. Now, Deion Sanders, let me show you let's look at mine and let's look at sports. Stephen A. getting 100 million plus, but all he gonna do is talk. Deion Sanders just read up on 50 million. He gotta work. Now, this is the question. Do Deion think people? I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it alone, man. Cause I know who they be telling these lies to. Now let's look at this shit. Deion Sanders says his son still don't know he had bladder cancer as he revealed his health issue. He revealed his health issue after he renewed his contract. Yeah. So, all right, family, have we ever heard of some shit like this? Even his sons didn't know. Meanwhile, he walking around, ain't nothing wrong with him. Laughing, joking, smiling. Let's go. Yeah, I know you also go with Chris Brown's old girlfriend, right? Yeah, we're going to talk about that too. This Deion Sanders is dating Karrueche Trans. Yes. Let's look. The 2025 NCAA Division FBS football season begins August 23rd and concludes with the College Football Playoff National Championship game on January 19th, 2026. So what are we looking at? College season starts. Well, they're already in practice. College football season about to start August 23rd. So I'm going to say Deion Sanders using this as promotion and an excuse. You know what the excuse is? I think Deion Sanders know he's going to have a bad year this year because he don't got his sons. I think being that he know he might have a bad year and his ass going to get dragged, he coming up with a stunt talking about it's different stories. One story saying he got his bladder removed. One story saying he caught it before it spread and he beat it. No, stop your bullshit, Deion. So, all of a sudden, your son might get his ass cut. That's embarrassment on you. Deion, are you trying to get mercy? Cuz It's already assumed you're going to get dragged this year. Y'all going to get blowed out. That's the word. And you making an excuse so people feel sorry for you. But I'm going to tell you this, Deion. I don't think you're going to make it through that 10-year contract. I don't think so. Now, let me rewind it. Now, let's see something. I'm not the smartest man. I don't know too much. Deion Sanders is in a 10-year contract. Did he have cancer before that? Did he know he had cancer before that? Do the owners of these teams, do the people that run this shit make you get a physical before you get the contract? I don't know. So according to Deion, he was facing death. But he didn't say that before he signed that 10-year contract. He didn't say it after. He didn't say it during the draft, after the draft. Right before college season come up. Looked to me like somebody trying to get sympathy and pull a pity party. Yeah. All of a sudden, he beat cancer, y'all. No, y'all full of shit, bro. Both of y'all, all y'all full of shit. Y'all will not stop lying to black people, and y'all will not trying to finesse them. Hey, Deion, I made a lot of money betting against y'all. That's right. I made a lot of money because I knew y'all was selling them people hype, and I knew it was bullshit, and I knew to bet against y'all. That's how I won my money. That's right. This year, I'm going to tell y'all the money in sports bet. Well, I ain't going to tell you like that, but in my opinion, I'm going to be betting against Patrick Mahomes all year. That's right. I took a year off last year. So let's go. You see, Deion just signed the contract. He just signed the contract, y'all. Hold on, let me prove it. Let's look at it. Deion Sanders has signed a 10-year contract, pardon me. I mean 5 year, not 10. 5 year. Deion Sanders has signed a 5-year contract extension with the University of Colorado worth $54 million. The extension will keep him with the Buffaloes through the 2029 season. All the way to 2029. So, I wonder if they gave him a physical for that contract. Because according to Deion, he was about to die. All right? So, the extension will keep him with the Buffaloes through 2029. The deal, remember I told you everything is towards 2030, right? All right. The deal makes him one of the highest paid coaches in college football with an average annual salary of $10.8 billion. The extension also includes increased buyout terms for Sanders if he were to leave before the contract expiration. Details of the contract: 5 years through the 2029 season. It'll be up in 2030. Total value, $54 million. Average annual salary, $10.8. So like I said, they were going broke. Deion only got that contract because of his sons. When he pimped Jackson, Mississippi, he pimped Jackson. He pimped the black college to build his name up and went and got him a nice $54 million check. Now he wants sympathy. Because I'm going to tell you what it is. In my opinion, they're going to get blown out this year. They're going to get dragged. Yup. And Deion want to give an excuse. He want to have a built-in excuse. Oh, he did beat cancer, though. It's all right. He did. Man, shut up, man. I don't believe nothing they say. Straight liars. All right? Them niggas are low, bro. Them niggas will say anything. That's right. Niggas will say anything. They from that era, bro. They from that era where they lie their ass off. Always had dreams, inspirations to be just like the white man. That's them. That's them, y'all. I call them shiny niggas. That's what they are. Do you see this shiny nigga? All right, then. I don't care, man. I ain't got time to play with them today. Because you know why? They be lying. See, when Deion got that money, he did the money dance. Then when somebody get cut, I got cancer. I got cancer. I can't do this no more. Man, stop your bullshit, Deion. Let's go. Now let me show you how all around the world, who are the jokes. Y'all thought I was playing? No. China. South China. Who is SHEDEURSanders? They talking about his son got cut in damn China. They don't even play football over there. No, I told you everybody laughing at over here. They laughing at these people. They were laughing at Diddy. They laughing at SHARPE. They laughing at jayz. They laughing at LeBron. No, this shit is worldwide. Told you already. I'll show you India news everywhere. Guess who is the butt of everybody's jokes around the world? Guess who are looked at as the biggest failures? Huh? China don't even got a football team. Somehow China print their news in English. Yup. Ha ha ha, Deion Sanders' son cut. Brown's newest quarterback trolled during NFL draft because they were trolling him and his whole family because they were so big-headed. I'm going to be honest. I think he was turning people down. Deion was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. I think the Falcons wanted his son. And I think he told them no because it was the Atlanta Falcons that trolled him and his son on draft day. Somebody from the Atlanta Falcons' son pranked their ass. Prank, which means somebody had their number. I think he thought his son was going to Vegas to play for the Raiders with Tom Brady because his son works for Tom Brady with endorsement headphones. But we also said we think Deion kept his son dumb on purpose because his son was considered to be a man that has no common sense. They say he was so nonchalant in it. Now, they said one part of the interview, okay, he was arrogant, brushing people off, as if he was trying to mess up certain interviews on purpose because he didn't want to go to that team. But it's also looked at his son as incompetent because it was said they were showing him stuff on the screen that was wrong on purpose to see if he would figure it out and correct it, but he didn't catch it. So it is being said that his son is low-key an idiot. And he got drafted 5th. These niggas kept lying, saying he the top quarterback in the country. That's what they said. They said that. And this is what they do. You're going to see they all do it. LeBron, they'll big somebody up. Lie. Then when they get exposed, they don't say nothing. They just get quiet, switch the subject. They don't even say, well, we thought he was going to go number 1. He deserved to go number 1, but he didn't. They don't say that. They act like nothing happened. So for Deion Sanders to distract, he might have a bum-ass season, and his son might get fucking cut. He want to pull a stunt. I got cancer. Stop it, Deion. So you want me to think the Colorado, the Buffaloes gave you all that money and they knew and you sick. Knowing goddamn well football season, you got to stand up the whole damn game. You got to stand up during football practice. You got to be on the field. You got to catch flights. You got to travel all around. And you want me to think you had damn cancer. Stop it, Deion. You stop your bullshit, all right? That's my opinion. All right, because your son got pranked, bro. Y'all both got pranked. You let your son get dragged, Deion, for your own selfish gain, nigga. You all about yourself. Meanwhile, your son been getting shamed and getting pranked. You ruined that boy. Look at him, y'all. Deion Sanders had a barbecue, a soul food cookout on draft day. But little did they know, he didn't get drafted. They got embarrassed. Now imagine, y'all, you had a family reunion because you thought something special going to happen, and then it don't happen. That's Deion. No, Deion was counting his eggs before it hatched. I think he was conspiring to get his son on the team he wanted to, but I think the NFL conspired against his ass because the NFL did that to his son. That was because of Deion. Shedeuр had to suffer. They was trying to teach him a lesson that he don't run shit. Once again, let's go. There are reports suggesting that Cleveland Browns might consider cutting Sanders, a rookie quarterback drafted in the 5th round before the start of the regular season. All right? Did you hear that already? Did you hear that yet? He might get cut before the start of the season. That's in a couple more weeks. You might well say 6.5 weeks. 2 things about to happen. Deion Sanders' season about to start, and his son might get cut. Is this why Deion got cancer? When he found out his son might get cut, he just automatically caught cancer? I don't know. But you'll see right here. There are reports suggesting that Cleveland... Now, let's don't fuck that. Rewind it. They said he was number 1 in the country. How can somebody number 1 in the country damn near be about to get cut? No, it's called media hype. It's called, y'all had Travis Hunter. Y'all had a special wide receiver. Y'all had plays designed just for Travis Hunter and your son so they look good. But it is said in the real world, they have no proof that your son could throw to other wide receivers. You had it manufactured. You had it rigged up for Colorado, nigga. Now you getting exposed. All right, he gonna get cut. They saying his son might go play in Canada with Drake. This is due to a crowded quarterback. For those who know football, he got an old man over him named Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco about 40. He got an old man playing against him. So How the hell is some number one in the country and the old man Flacco over him? Stop it. The Steelers, it's people that got cut from NFL teams over his son. It's a rookie they draft over his son. These are facts. But when you talking to them blacks and you trying to get that money because your son got headphone deals and you got a Nike deal and you got shade deals and you got deals for cowboy hats and you getting all this fucking money off side jobs, you lie about the goddamn talent because we getting this money. That's right. You tell them niggas anything. I got cancer. I got cancer, man. That's him. Family, this nigga had bladder. If that nigga had that shit for real, if he really had that surgery, his ass would have to sit down for a while. So you mean to tell, come on, y'all, stop the shit, man. He fresh out of cancer. He got his bladder removed. He just gonna be walking around the whole football season outside, training, all this extra shit without recouping. Man, stop it, Deion. Stop your bullshit, bro. Me, I say that because you fucking lie too much. Shedeursanders pranked. Your son got pranked on draft day, Deion. You ain't have cancer then. Why you had cancer that day? When you was in that motherfucking backyard and y'all niggas had a cookout, you ain't had cancer that day. Stop that bullshit, y'all. Stop it. All right? No. Y'all from an era where you lie your ass off for money. That shit over with. All right? Everybody know this. That's why y'all got pranked by the Atlanta Falcons. One of their sons, they had your number. But look, he didn't get drafted 2 days later. Then they had a bet. It was a bet online when his son gonna get drafted. They were betting on his ass. After the first day, they were saying he's gonna get drafted second round, third round, fourth round. What you think? Put 100 on it. No, Deion let his son get dragged. You know what else we noticed? Y'all noticed Deion never came out after that and said, you know what? Well, he never, if you notice, he never came out and really addressed that shit for his son. You know, no matter what y'all think about my son, to me, he number one. He ready. He ready to go. He couldn't say nothing. This man knew he had no leg to stand on. I'm going to tell you what happened, y'all. This man tried to pull an NFL cheat code. I'm Deion Sanders. I got connections with the NFL players, coaches, media. I'm going to find a nice way to slide my son in. Now, let me tell you what this shit about. It's about the money, y'all. Because if his son would have went first, he'd have got the top payout. He'd have got the biggest bag. Number one draft pick, the biggest bag. When his son got drafted 5th, that meant his son didn't get shit. His son might even got $1 million. I don't think his son got $1 million, y'all. I forgot the fact check. If I'm not mistaken, his son might even get $1 million. Because he got drafted 5th round, y'all, and he on the bench. So whether they keep him or not in NFL, his son is not getting no real money. That was the stick of the Deion ass. Get it? He thought he was going to monopolize. Mind you, the other young boy that was on the team, Travis Hunter, he got drafted over his son. He got drafted in the top pick, and he got more money than his son because they know the real talent of the Buffaloes was Travis Hunter. If I was throwing the ball to Travis Hunter, I was going to win, period. He got $250,000. See? No, y'all, that fucked Deion head up. Deion probably thought his son was going to get at least, what's the rookie contract? I know they get at least $3 million, something like that. They get a couple million, and their contract be guaranteed for a couple million, maybe 10 million altogether, something like that. And remember, when you get drafted, it sets your tone. So when you get that rookie contract, okay, say his rookie contract, this says $10 million. All right, then when it's time for him to re-up after he prove it, then he be in that other bracket. He'll be able to get that 20, 30, all that other stuff. But when you starting off from hundreds of thousands, he got to work his way up to get a million. You get it? His contract is debt, meaning his NFL value is already down. He's on that alone, they done. Whether his son play or not, his stock is super low. I think Deion pissed at that shit. He didn't think that shit was going to happen. So what y'all not getting either? Yeah, Deion Sanders just got a contract. You know how many kids Deion got? Deion got to still take care of his sons. I think he want his sons to get the big check so he ain't got to do shit no more. No, he still got to take care of their ass. That's right. Meanwhile, he's another idiot. Deion Sanders is dating Chris Brown, old girl, Karuchi Trends. Yes. Here's another one, man. Another one. Fucking weirdo. Y'all niggas are weird, man. They weird as hell. Doing the same exact thing Bill Belichick doing. Huh? Because Deion Sanders want to get cool points. Step off, grandpa. Then I tell you, we in the era of grandpas want to be grandpas. Goddamn grandpa. Dating Karuchi Trans, y'all. Chris Brown, old girl. What the hell he gonna do with that? No. Deion, you full of shit. This is not the 80s, bro. Can you see Deion trying to look like the 80s when he got drafted? No, y'all. No. Let's go. No, I'm tired of playing with Deion. This is Deion right here. All right, you ever saw CB4? That's Deion. I want my money. That's Deion, man. That's that lying ass nigga in the casket. When he didn't want to pay that man his money and he punched him in the face in the casket. I want my money. That's Deion, man. Lying ass nigga, man. That's what they do, man. Everything for the money. CB4. Gold, gold, gold. No, that's them, man. That's them. That's them, man. That's them, man. These niggas are like preachers. They just want money. All right, let's go. So, Deion, why you never address y'all getting pranked? Whole family at the house. Now, this is what I'm saying. You will clearly see now Deion trying to distract and get the attention off everything. He might have a bum season that I'm gonna say it. He gonna get dragged this year. Hit the Buffaloes and get their ass wiped up. That's my opinion. His son might get cut, but if he don't get cut, it's gonna be embarrassing because his ass gonna be on that bench. Period. I also think they might keep his son for jersey sales. Yeah, but back to my original statement when I said the Cleveland Browns is the prison of the NFL. People thought I was lying. Nope, his son is in prison. There's no telling when he's going to play. Nope. And I also know they said he have not been getting no reps. I'm saying it for a reason because it's all playing out now that these Negroes were lying. I'm going to say it again. They thought they were going to keep taking money from these people forever, and they thought it was never going to stop. They thought it was never going to stop, y'all, but now it has stopped. And being that it stopped, there's nothing they're going to do about it. All right, that's just where we at right now. So, there's nothing they're going to do about it. What's up? What's up, Fatima? What's up, Tommy? What's up? Who up in here? All right. Who buys a bench jersey? Exactly, Dramatic. And that's why I say I think they've been I think they selling hype. Because remember, as long as he on the team and people that don't know no better, they might think he gonna play, and they already done bought the jersey already. It's people that probably bought his jersey on draft day, but they have no clue that he might not even play. Because if they can sell them jerseys, they will. But let's be honest, y'all. When you ever saw somebody wearing a Cleveland Brown jersey, you've never saw that in your life. You've never saw that at all. You never saw that. So, I don't know what's going on with this shit, but somehow shit keep disappearing. But Deion didn't have cancer then. He didn't have cancer on draft day. All we saying is this. We know people that had cancer and went through the process. This man saying he had bladder cancer, y'all. Do you know how that shit will break you down? Do you know how much pain he would be? Y'all know that. Y'all know how much pain he would be in if it was something wrong with his bladder. Deion need to stop his shit. So this means, y'all, he also said his sons didn't know. So look, let's be honest. He would have been in pain before the surgery. He would have been in pain after the surgery. He would still be fucking recouping. Even though this man played a whole year of college football. The college football, he had to coach the whole season. After coaching, they went straight into the draft. Deion, when did you get the surgery and when did you recoup? Nah, man. You're watching all of them make their own news now at this point. All right. Now, we spoke about Cash Money yesterday. I spoke about Turk not being there. Turk wife they putting paperwork on Birdman. Big Turk wife slammed Cash Money Records over reunion tour payout. Now, what's said about the tour is they got chump change. They didn't get no real money, y'all. That's what's being said. It's being said they got paid crumbs. Crumbs. And it said that the original pay they was getting was one pay. But they say Birdman cut their money. So being that their money got cut, Turk ain't want to go. But you see everybody else went. Now this story is twisted, y'all, because I'm going to make sense out of it. What Turk and his wife did not understand, the rap game is dead. It's not that much money out here. So I'm going to show you. Turk thinking his mind is back in the day. Turk still want to get paid like he original hot boy. Y'all music is 25 years old. Yo hit songs, Turk, from when you was a kid. But what you don't get, Turk, Birdman was jerking y'all back then. If he jerked y'all back then, what make you think gonna pay y'all now? But you also not looking at the big picture. Y'all looking at hip-hop's last tours. Birdman know what's up. Birdman know this. This is my last chance to really get me some damn money. I don't know when I'm going on tour again. This rap shit might be shut down. So I'm gonna get this money. Y'all want some too? All right. Well, which you want some money or you want nothing? So I'm gonna show you this too. This how I'm gonna show you how Turk ain't smart. Because I'm gonna be honest, y'all. That's what these rappers go bad at. All right. This how I know Turk's stupid. First of all, his wife is manager. I just gotta be real. Do y'all remember what Lil Wayne had to go through to get his money? If damn it, Lil Wayne had to sue Birdman to get his damn money. Now, Turk, you don't got money to go to court against Birdman. Plus, what you not getting, Turk? You sitting off the tour, that's gonna make you go broke. Because whole time you could have been getting this money. Now I'm gonna say this too, because it's the truth. Birdman know what's up. The truth is, he know there ain't a lot of money out here like that no more. This ain't back in the day. So they gotta get whatever they can get and do as many shows as they can. So me, if I was in it, man, I take 10,000. I don't care. Cause I need this money. I take 20. I ain't doing nothing but rapping. Get it? But see, you know what else Birdman know? This is what he know. Let me show. This is why Turk don't understand it. This is why I'm telling you, man, they all got jerked. They didn't know shit in this shit. They didn't know nothing. Once again, I'm the same thing with Turk. Turk, you wasn't making no music. Y'all were not keeping your breath. See, the difference in Lil Wayne. See, I know what's up. When Lil Wayne performed with Cash Money, then Birdman can charge more money. When Lil Wayne with us, we get more money. I can pay y'all more. If Lil Wayne ain't there, the bag ain't the same, dummy. So if Wayne ain't gonna be there, we ain't gonna get the same money. So I can't pay you the same. But Turk want to keep playing these games of Birdman when he want more money. Turk, you is not the number one rap out of them. It's BG and Lil Wayne, period. Then on top of that, let's be honest. Birdman and Manny Fresh, they bigger than Turk. You know, when they start, you know, when Manny and him started making their music, they bigger than Turk. Because y'all also remember when Birdman and Manny Fresh had to hold the label down. Everybody left, remember? Remember Juvenile left? All right then. Remember everybody left? Y'all forget, everybody left. It was just Wayne. So that label would have been collapsed. But they held it together. So my point is, Turk think he owed money because of these days, y'all. Back in the day. But what he's not understanding, his wife, they talking about suing Birdman and all this court shit. That's going to cost some money. That's going to drag out. And it's the real shit I'm going to show you. Now, look at all the money he could have made while he wasting all this time with lawsuits and bullshit. And then ain't no telling if they're going to perform no time soon. These fools might not perform for 5 more years. He's going to be asked out. This is what I want y'all to see, the mentality of some people. All right? When y'all won't let shit go. Let's go. Hot boy, big Turk wife, Amani, uploaded a video to YouTube where she called out Birdman and Cash Money Records over their treatment of her husband. Now you got your wife speaking up for you. Turk, that's not a good look. All right? You looking like a bitch. So look, let's go. She is manager. No, she ain't your manager, nigga. She probably take care of you. You used to be a hot boy. You used to be the man. So now your wife getting clout off you as your manager, but really, you showing us that you don't get your own money. Because the fact is, Turk, you didn't keep working. You did a little something, but you ain't work hard like Wayne. You didn't work hard enough to say, I want this, I want that. You didn't do that, bro. So what you're not peeping is, you're going to go super broke because now you want to sue Birdman, but you're going to need a big lawyer for that. You're going to lose money. You gotta pay for lawyers. You're going to miss the reunion. You're going to miss the show. You're missing history. That's what happened. So I'm going to show you how people don't understand, sir. You can outsmart yourself. Look. She uploaded a video, called out Birdman and Cash Money over their treatment of her husband amid the ongoing Cash Money Records 30th anniversary reunion tour. In Amani's video, she revealed that while all members of the reunion tour were asked to accept a lower performance fee, here you go right here, they were all asked to accept a lower fee. Common sense. Lilwayne was not there. Lilwayne ain't on this tour. So you probably got a big bag because you was back home in New Orleans. They blessed you. You get it? Or whenever you get it, you're going to get your blessing. But Lilwayne ain't there, which means it ain't the full Hot Boy. If it ain't the whole Hot Boy, you can't charge the most money. Shit, I know that from the Wu-Tang days. If the whole Wu-Tang there, you're going to pay, you're going to get taxed. They were charging $100 for the club back then, $50 back then. If you went to the club and Wu-Tang was there, about 3-4 members, you paying 50 off the rip. If the whole Wu there, you paying 100. Turk act like he don't know the game, bro. Because what you don't get, you can't charge Hot Boy money if Lil Wayne ain't there. So Turk supposed to get what he can get. But now you're going to, and what else Turk don't understand? Turk, do you understand you might be worth more out of here than around, if you catch my drift? The same money you trying to get a Birdman take that same money, put that on your head, bro. You need to chill out. Told you they don't get it. Amani is not only Turk's wife, but also his manager. So his wife speaking up for him. According to Amani, as his manager, she has access to the finances. She knows exactly how many tickets are sold per venue and accuses Cash Money of trying to finesse Turk of giving them crumbs. She says their claims that he is a security threat. He is a security threat because he had a felony. I don't know. She says he is a security threat. Birdman said that for excuse. That we ain't got to pay him a lot. We ain't got to play your husband a lot, playboy. So she said that's a lie. He is not a security threat. That's not valid. She has the receipts to back up everything. So now you see Turk got his wife fighting Birdman. So now he got his wife fighting his battles. No, Turk. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. We had to go back to back in the day. But we spoke about the Grandpa Gangster concert. And it's okay. But now this shit going somewhere else because his wife is pressing. Look, they putting this shit in court. They sending out cease and desist, all of that. That shit so little, I don't know if I can read that, but I got some right here. In a previous video, Turk and Amani revealed their intention to sue the label Cash Money after refusing to accept a lower pay than initially agreed upon, a lower payment. Now, do y'all think that's smart? I'm going to ask public opinion. Do y'all think it's smart for him to sue Cash Money right now? Mind you, Birdman could fight this shit for 2 years straight. Just get that shit dragged out. And you still get nothing in the end. Meanwhile, all the money you're going to miss. No, if you were smart, see, that's why I know they're not smart, y'all. If I was smart, I'd take all the money I can get. And then after this shit all over with, then I would have sued his ass. Get it? After it's all over with, then sue his ass. Then they would say, oh shit, you wouldn't have seen it coming. Now, if y'all already struggling, or man, it's not hard to figure out, Turk, you ain't had no long career at all. Turk, you don't have hits like Juvenile, Lil Wayne, BG. You don't have no hits, bro. Your best songs are with Hot Boys. That's cool, but you cannot be demanding all this damn money like that. For one, this is not the old Cash Money tour days. People do not spend money like that. Y'all not young kids with all these young kids coming to the show. So how much you think he's supposed to get? Man, Turk, only thing he's supposed to get about $10,000 a show, bro. That's it. That's it. And that's a lot. You really supposed to get like $8,000, man. You ain't do shit. Now, if you had a lot of music and you was popping now, that's different. You ain't been doing shit. So you want to get paid a lot of money for when you was a kid, even though baby raised your ass. Even though you told the world you was on dope young. So baby looking at all y'all, man, y'all my little youngins. I raised y'all. Man, y'all were little junkies when y'all were young. I ain't giving you shit. You gonna get what I give you. I built this Cash Money shit. That's what he gonna say. Then he gonna say when y'all left, me and Wayne held this thing down. That was me and Wayne. Y'all ain't do shit. No, this is Birdman way of sticking it to you. Remember y'all left? Remember y'all was shitting on me? All right. But the truth is, we all know the truth. It's the truth. He started Cash Money. He claimed from when he was 17. He claimed he was taking care of Wayne and them when he was 17. But the truth is, he did this his damn label, him and his brother. And if Birdman didn't hold that shit down, that shit would have crumbled. If he didn't start doing that rap shit and start doing other things, that shit would have crumbled. It would have. But they made smart moves. Young Money. And Young Money made those signings. And he got his cut. But if Birdman didn't keep that shit going, that shit would have crumbled. So the truth is, in his mind, he know I'm the one who had to keep this shit going. Y'all left me for dead. So you better get what I give you. That's what's gonna happen. Get it? So I'm just showing you, man. Turk and his wife with that lawsuit ain't smart. Plus, at the wrong family, do you see where the world is at? You went through all this stuff in life. Now somebody you know want to sue you, trying to bring you down in a crisis. No, fool. I might got to put this back. How much you want? All right, say no more. How much you want? All right, I'm going to take that same money. I'm going to get it to somebody else. They'll beat his ass. You ain't getting shit. That's it. Now let's move on. She had receipts to back up everything she is saying and insists, she ain't letting it go, that the label's business tactics are dangerous. She says she count the tickets. Turk got his wife pocket watching, all that. It don't matter how much the tickets worth. It don't matter how much money they made. That don't got nothing to do with you getting the money. Your son, Turk, you're not bigger than Juvenile. So if Juvenile can take the money, what the fuck makes you think you ain't gonna take the money? Because Juvenile, the hustle, he ain't stupid. And this crack family, the economy, the world, rap is not the top paid genre. He's supposed to be getting all the money he can get. He wants to sue in a crisis, just like them Americans want to strike in a crisis. They're stupid. No. Hey, if y'all got 10, I don't care if you got 10 shows lined up for $4,000, I'm with it. I'ma still have my 40 grand. I don't care. I ain't doing nothing but fucking rapping, bro. What you think you gonna get for rapping, Turk? How much you think you gonna get? These niggas are idiots, bro. Let's go. Fast forward this shit. Didn't I tell you Pusha T was gonna flop? Anybody hear that Pusha T album? Did you hear it? Pusha T is signed to Jay-Z. Didn't I tell you that shit ain't gonna do nothing? Because he's down with Roc Nation. And with Roc Nation, as we speak, is dealing with humiliation. But I want to show you the fucking pattern of Roc Nation. This is what they do. Diss people for gimmicks. Pusha T, this is Drake and Birdman on Damage Control. So fucking what? Dissing is played out. Where's your fucking talent at? Y'all still dissing people for clout. That's Roc Nation tactics. What did Pusha T album do? Did we not see Justin Bieber diss his ass? Justin Bieber called his ass old and bitter. Because that's what Pusha T is. Because when you get down with Jay-Z, you're going to be dark. And then Jay-Z going to pimp your ass. Jay-Z needed a distraction from his son and p.diddy. He told Pusha T, go drop an album. Go diss somebody. Shit ain't working, y'all. Nobody. Hey, old school, grandpas. Nobody care about diss raps no more. Hey, old heads. Nobody care about beef rap. That shit old. That's y'all era. All right? Old heads. Nobody cares about that shit. Where your skills at? Pusha T, this is Drake and Birdman. Only problem is nobody heard the shit. Because he control. All right? You're going to do what Jay-Z say. Jay-Z on tour. He with his wife. He got you dissing people. But it's not working, Pusher. All right? Did not tell you nobody that been with this man going to prosper. What part you don't understand? Also know Diddy ain't fuck with you like that, Pusha T. Because if Diddy in the picture with you, he ain't smiling, he ain't put his arm around you, he don't rock with you like that. So Pusha T, how's your career doing? How you doing? Between you and Gimmick Lamar, y'all won't stop. Seems to me like somebody can't make no records on Rock Nation without dissing people. We got the proof. Pusha T, Gimmick, dissing Drake. Megan Thee Stallion, dissing Nicki. Kendrick, dissing Drake. They still dissing. Because it was a picklehead nigga named Jay-Z. He was always dissing. Ether, dissing. Clout chase for Buster. Get it? They're corny. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of their ass. As long as Diddy in jail, ain't none of them gonna win. What part y'all don't get? He another one. Pusha T looked at me like Jay-Z left you out to dry. You throwing stones, but your shit still ain't reaching, bro. No, you an old head wearing do-rag. You wearing the janky, you wearing the crackhead do-rags. All right? On top of that, nobody heard your shit. I didn't hear it. I didn't hear nobody playing it. Because to me, a real song was somebody playing that shit outside. If I don't hear nobody playing your shit outside, that shit ain't a hit. When I heard everybody playing Old Town Road, Lil Nas X, I knew that shit was a hit. Y'all be talking about hit songs and songs that ain't even on the fucking radio. That mean that shit ain't making no noise. Internet hype. But I told all you clowns, nobody from their circle gonna make it. Nobody. Did you see Pusha T at the Rock Nation brunch? Pusha T, get it? Pusha T. That's right. All right, you getting it now? He's still dissing people like the Biggie Pac days. Them days over with, man. Let's go. This all of their ass. All right, that's Jay-Z right there. Let's go. All right, let me show you some more failure. What's the slogan? They getting kicked off TV. Guess who just got kicked off TV? Said Entertainer. But then again, you seen Cedric the Entertainer get canceled about 5 times. How many shows did we see this man get canceled? Because Cedric the Entertainer is only funny in movies. That's it. He only funny in movies. I ain't gonna take that from him. But on TV, he is corny. And guess what? This was a black show, but blacks was not watching it. I watched it about 2 times to see what it was about. It wasn't hitting like that. So when I said that people are not the favorite, you're being studied through analytics. We giving y'all money for TV shows, they flopping, nobody's fucking watching. Where the fuck are you guys? I just showed y'all 2 people that lost their show. Damon Wayans, 2nd season, lost his show. Said Entertainer, I think this is 2nd season, lost his show. You know what that means? No more money for blacks. BET is in the trash. All right, I got to keep telling you so you get it clear. Let me make it more clear for you. BET is in the trash. All right, that's it. Let's go. BET died. Diddy trial. It's over. Now let's look at it. Said canceled again. What's going on here? Footage shows emotional Karrueche trans because Deion Sanders is dating Karrueche trans, Chris Brown old girlfriend. Quavo from the Migos was dating her too. This is what Deion Sanders doing, even though he got daughters hurt. Anyway, man, you gonna leave that alone, man? You see who the face of pervert is, right? Let me show you the face of pervert. Bingo. Bingo. I don't know what's wrong with them, y'all. All of a sudden, it ain't no pretty woman in their 40s, 30s, 50s. No more pretty woman, I guess. No, y'all, they all looking like tree jumpers now. They looking like tree jumpers. They looking like old niggas that don't want to grow up. That's what they looking like. Hey, I'm going to use the N-word a lot today because a lot of niggas on this episode. I'm sorry. All right? This is the dark web around here for a reason. These niggas are dark. Get it? Depressing. Instead of going on tour, he crying about, we want more money. Instead of dropping music, he diss record. Told you these niggas are dark and depressing. They need to get their ass out of here. All right? This nigga show getting canceled. Which means Tisha, whatever her name is, I forgot her fucking name. She got fired again. Now, she had a chance to make a comeback, but she lost her job again, y'all. So you see she can't get right. Well, she got right from, you know, Chris. Everybody hate Chris. I like on that show. That's a good show. But you're going to see. She can't live, man. They can't keep no shows, y'all. That means this is the proof they're not getting no more money because they're getting checks cut. They're getting slot time, but they're not making no money, y'all. But guess what? It's not their fault. It's because their fans are not watching them. The black community is not watching none of this shit. They're not supporting nothing because everybody's on the phone, all right? So the truth is people will watch a janky-ass channel of a fake-ass comedy show. They will watch a janky-ass YouTuber, but they won't watch a real TV show. Their brain is only trained to watch fucking content on phones. So the truth is, that's why these shows they're crashing. Because if I ask most of y'all, you saw the show, you're going to say fucking no. You ain't watch it. So that's why they getting canceled. Who else got canceled? Queen Latifah got canceled. Family, it was a lot of black shows on TV, but nobody watched it. But what you don't get is the people been doing analytics. So they like, yo, if they not watching, why the fuck should we cut them money? We don't got to get them money for TV shows. We don't got to put them in commercial because they don't have a market. They don't got a market no more. They are getting canceled after second season, one season. No, y'all. No, the experience is over. When I saw Queen Latifah, Damon Wayans, now SAG get canceled in the same fucking year. No, no, no. That's the last of the last. That's it. That's it, y'all. All right? When I kept telling you this slogan called Kicked Off TV, people ain't believe me. The question is Chad Ocho now the favorite? What y'all think, y'all? I swear to God, if he takes Shannon's job, that shit gonna be so funny. If he take the job and then leave Shannon at nightcap by herself, that shit will be hilarious. But I'm going to tell you what I think, y'all. I wish I could take bets. This is what I think. I think yesterday was his tryout interview. What I mean by that is I think they wanted him on there so they could check those ratings. And if those ratings do good, that's going to be a good look for him. I'm saying it for a reason. Because allegedly, Shannon trying to get back on the show. Allegedly, he was, I think, about to negotiate a contract with ESPN, but it is also being said, allegedly, that he tried to make that payout to make it go away real quick so he can be ready for football season. He tried to clean this shit up. But it's just mighty funny. They call Ocho back before Shannon. Now, Shannon might come back. I doubt it. I doubt it because the checks come from Disney. Also, Stephen A. and Ocho are, they affiliated, they are tied in with the same people. I say that. When I say it's political, you just take a hint. When I say it's political, you just remember who campaigned on his channel for election. All right? That's the hint. Now, do you see Stephen A. Smith laughing? I think he was trolling Shannon. That's what I think. You see Stephen A., right? All right. Because remember, this shit embarrassed Stephen A. I get you a job at my job, bro, but you get caught in the bathroom with a girl on the clock. That's you. You keep coming to work late. You keep calling out. That's you. So what he did, it embarrassed Stephen A. because Stephen A. is the one that went to the people to holler at him. Yo, let's shut it on the show. Cut him a check. So as we already know, Shannon Sharpe said he ain't giving his daughter no more than $30,000 for a wedding. But they say he gave her so much money, she can have a big wedding. Yeah. No, y'all. If anybody is the most disgraced in our face, it's this man right here. He's a fucking loser. Straight up. Straight up. And guess what else Shannon got left? All he has left is trending topics on Nightcap. If no shit don't trend, he ain't gonna make no noise. If he don't pay for some good interviews, he ain't gonna go nowhere. But once he this I know he's an idiot. He had the biggest shit with Cat Williams, but then after that, he went and interviewed Offset. He started interviewing so many low-level C-list. When he interviewed Bobby Brown, I told you that shit was it for him. Bobby Brown gave him bad luck. Shannon Sharpe interviewed Bobby Brown and got accused days later. That was it. Because he will use his platform to interview washed up black celebrities. That's right. He had a few good ones at first. Family, this nigga interviewed Bobby. Why the hell would you give Bobby Brown a platform? That's what he did. Bobby Brown gave that nigga bad luck. That's what happened to him. All right, I'm just going to say it. That's why Nikki said, Shannon, you're not that sharp. You're an idiot. You having phone sex. You talking to this girl like you in a college dorm room. You an idiot. No, Shannon. The word is, man, you might have a lot of muscles, but they saying you mini me downstairs, bro. They say you got low self-esteem downstairs. That's what they saying, man. That's what they saying, man. All right, let's go. This all y'all. That's it. Stay in your place. Deionsanders messing with Chris Brown, old girl. Let's look at Chris Brown. I want to show y'all Chris Brown putting out news on himself. These niggas pay companies to post them all day. So you'll think they're trending, but they're not. Chris Brown fan account. Didn't I tell you those fan accounts are the fake pages? Here you go. Fan account. Chris Brown wants you to think he's still good, but he's not. Let me show you the truth. He's not good. Fans selling his fucking tickets. Like Beyonce, selling their shit. Before, the fans say, hey, any Chris Brown tickets for sale? I want one. Anybody got? No, now they selling that shit. I've got one Chris Brown ticket for sale. It's August the 2nd in Tampa. The seat is $140. Selling that shit. I'll show you some more. I've got 2 Chris Brown tour tickets for sale. Nobody's going to see them selling their shit. You know damn well it was a time ain't nobody selling his ticket. They going to see that show. No, they selling their shit. Showed you Beyonce tickets being sold left and right, 3 at a time. Chris Brown tickets being sold. Told you nobody fuck with them. 3 tickets available for Chris Brown in Atlanta, August 30th. Atlanta tickets sold. Tampa tickets being sold. Miami tickets being sold. Before, people was begging to buy Chris Brown tickets. Told you, they only live on the internet now, y'all. Can you see it now? They only live online. They're in the land of make-believe. That's it. It is now the land of make-believe called what? The black section. Nobody else believe that shit. They're not pop stars no more. When you're not a pop star in this game, you're a nobody. No pop fans. Sorry. Can you get it? Finally, can you get it to your head? Chris Brown can't sell no fucking tickets. Turk Cash Money begging for more money. Cedric Entertainer kicked off the TV. Shannon Sharpe kicked off TV. Deionsanders want mercy. I got cancer. Now, it's a damn shame. All of these cancer funds. We know people that die from cancer. My grandmother had cancer in the end. That's why I ain't playing with Deion. This nigga want me to think he had his bladder removed. Which one is it? One story say he got his bladder removed. One story say he fought it and came back. Which one is it? Then I never seen so many people so healthy, play sports, somehow they so sick. So Deion, I'm asking you again. Did you get cancer before you signed that $50 million contract or after? Did you have cancer before your son got embarrassed or after? Which one was it? And then when did you get the surgery? Did you get the surgery on draft day? Deion, I'm just gonna sit. Deion, come on, let's go, y'all. Come on. Who in the fuck gets a bladder removed in surgery at the age of 50-something and is walking around like nothing ever happened? Even though his job consists of standing on his feet for hours, he got to do that at least 10 games. He got to be in all different type of weather conditions. They are practicing this goddamn summer in the heat. When did he get the surgery and when did he recoup from the surgery? A whole organ movement. Come on, y'all. And they running with the shit. But you know what's funny? I looked at all the news. I didn't see a lot of big media news posting that shit. I seen low-level news posting his story. Meaning, I don't think everybody believe that shit. But what everybody does know for, I'm going to tell you what's a fact. Shedeursanders been getting trolls. They trolled his ass in China. Not only that, he might get cut. In my opinion, Deionsanders is trying to distract from the fact his son is in 5th place on the bench because that SHEDEUR news been coming out. See, while Deion been quiet, that SHEDEUR news been coming out. He got drafted 5th. He's 5th place on the bench. His ass might go to Canada or get cut. Did Deion tell you that? There are reports suggesting the Cleveland Browns might consider cutting Shedeursanders, a rookie quarterback drafted in the 5th round, before the start of regular season. Before season start, his ass might get cut, y'all. Can you now see why his bladder? Oh, my bladder. When he found out his son ain't getting no money, his son might get cut. Oh, my bladder. No, nigga. It's called you shitted on yourself. You couldn't take it. Your shit hurt. It's just the pain of embarrassment and the pain you ain't getting that money, Deion. You had no damn cancer. Your bladder started hurting. You realized y'all wasn't getting no payout. No. So look, the Cleveland Browns might consider cutting Shedeursanders, a rookie quarterback drafted in the 5th round, before the start of the regular season. Even though they both got on nightcap and they were capping their ass off. Don't forget, nightcap also mean they be capping, lying their ass off. That's what they do. I heard my own ears. I heard them saying, he going number one. He going number one. Man, I'm telling you, that boy ain't no joke. He the best in the country. Now what happened? No, Deion. When you got embarrassed, you ain't had no cancer. You had a lot of gas. We call it bubble guts. You just had bubble guts for about a couple months straight because you got embarrassed and your son gonna get fucking cut. So until you know your son's fate, you got bubble guts. Stop that shit. All right? Stop it, Deion. You got bubble guts, bro. It is also said Deionsanders got to wear a pamper. That's what they said, man. I think he promoting that he got to wear a shit bag. I'm not playing, y'all. I think they're promoting because I heard somebody on the radio say Deion took a picture and they say he had a shit bag sitting on the bench. I'm not playing with y'all. I think this man pulling shenanigans. No, Deion, you scared your son will get cut. You can't sleep. You got bubble guts, man. You ain't got no fucking bladder. Maybe ain't nothing wrong with you. Stop it. Family, you ever saw a motherfucker with cancer and they shining? That fool been shining ever since he got that money. Man, you ain't got no debt, man. Stop it. You ain't say back then you had cancer. Now, I don't know. Somebody correct me. This all I need to know. Nothing I say is a fact. This all I need to know. Before you get a big contract, do you have to get a physical? That's all I want to know. Because Deion want me to think that Colorado is so stupid They paid him $50 million for 5 more years. But if he allegedly had cancer already, how did he get a contract for 5 more years? So I want to know, did he have to take a physical? Because his job is physical. You know you got to stand up on that sideline. You know this. Rain, hail, sleet, snow. He got to catch planes, sleep in hotels, run all around the country for months and months and months. Where's the recouping at? The nigga went from the end of last season to the draft to, even my sons didn't know. Of course your sons didn't know, Deion, because you made the shit up, man. Just stop it. Deion says his sons still don't know he had bladder cancer. Come on, y'all. When they gonna stop this shit? Nobody believe them, y'all. I'm just telling you. Every time they lie, it's like they think you can't read for real. They think a lot of y'all can't read. I think that's what it is. All right? So, he want us to think that he had bladder cancer. But it's really a built-in excuse. So, when we see Deion getting blowed out this year, 54-0, we're going to say, well, he still did good after beating cancer. What else we looking at? Do you know his son could have actually stayed in college longer instead of rushing to the NFL? His son could have stayed longer till he was ready. But Deion ruined that shit. Yeah. No, Deion. You were constipated, and that's all it was, bro. You had no fucking cancer. Stop. All right? Now, mind you, Deion Sanders got bladder. He had bladder cancer, but he dating Chris Brown girl. So she's officially with a grandpa. All right? So now you telling me Karuchi Tran be changing your diaper? Because they say he got a shit bag, and he got to wear Depends. The man version. I don't know, y'all. We going to see. Who up this morning, y'all? What's up? No, it's drying up. What's up, Secret True? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, EK? No, man. What's up, John Smith? He got that money. That's what I'm saying. Look, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure it out. Look, because the reason why I'm saying that, he's playing with a very serious sickness. And he making light of this shit. People not here no more because of cancer. If this nigga was coaching, if his son had to get ready for the draft, when the fuck did he get the surgery? And when did he recover? That's all I want to know. Now, I saw you had a bad foot. Did you see his feet? His feet are disgusting. Now, I saw you gave us proof. You gave us proof with the foot shit. I think he had gangrene or gout, something like that. He gave us that proof. Y'all ever saw LeBron James toes? It's sad you got $1 billion, but you see LeBron James toes. He can't buy no new feet. Can't get a foot transplant. LeBron James' feet are like, boy, man. If I know Savannah don't want LeBron rubbing them feet on her at all, she'd be like, get off of me. Now look, when did this nigga get the surgery? I gotta call him a nigga, man. He's ignorant. All right. Now look, did he have cancer back then, or did it start when his son got pranked in the backyard? Is this when his bladder went out? No, Deion, you just got gas. What's that shit called? What's that shit called? But he got that gastrointestinal shit, man. That's all you got, Deion. Stop your bullshit. You an old man. You can't control your farts. That's all it is, bro. Stop it, bro. You ain't sick because you had cancer. If you had bladder cancer, you would have been so much in pain. You would not have been able to eat. You would have been smaller. You need to stop it. Talking about your sons didn't know. That means, come on, man. Just stop it, Deion. Deion, are you like LeBron James? You didn't train your son for real? How many of y'all believe LeBron? I like to laugh at this shit. How many of y'all believe LeBron James trained? How many of y'all believe he actually trained Bronny, man? How many of y'all believe that shit? All right. Now look, they had a family cookout draft day. It was nothing wrong with Deion bladder that day, y'all. Nothing. Meaning he ain't had no cancer. Now he might have shitted on himself, eating barbecue ribs, but that's about it. I think Deion ate a lot of pork, and he just got a bad bladder. That's it. That's it. Other than that, this nigga ain't get no surgery, and we didn't see no recovery. People that had cancer, how long it take to recover from cancer surgery? How long does it take after the fact? The nigga ain't going to no chemo. Look at his hair. He ain't go through no chemo. What happened? If we find out this nigga lying about cancer, he should be dealt with for that. They're trying to find cures for cancer right now. And if he making up cancer, that's some low shit. So now you telling me you got cancer, but now you're going to fulfill, you beat cancer, whatever you want to say, Deion. Now you ready to stand on the field, because what? College start back in 4 more weeks. So I'm going to say this was a college football publicity stunt and to take the fat off your son as a bum. Look, the season begins on August 23rd and concludes with the college football playoff national championship January 19th. Deion Sanders also knows if he don't make it to that college championship, this season is a failure. He knows this. He's trying to make a built-in excuse. So when they get blowed out this year, he gonna say, well, you know I had bladder cancer, right? Stop it, man. It's called a built-in excuse, y'all. He want a pity party. No, Deion, you've been shitting on yourself. Just stop it. You can't sleep at night till you know the fate of your son. You also know your son getting embarrassed in China. Now, y'all, if you don't believe in they getting pranked, China does not have a football team. I told you, man. Know why it's funny? Because it's black people believe everything they fucking say, man. Even in China, they know they full of shit. I told them, man. I told them niggas be lying their ass off. Look, why are they talking about shedeuR in China, man? They don't have a football team. They don't play football in China. They talking about how his son is a goddamn failure. It's a disgrace. They don't even got football. No, y'all, no. This is why Deion can't sleep at night. His son being dragged and it's his fault. Deion don't want to man up. He don't want to man up and admit the fact he went to Jackson, Mississippi to pimp them black kids. If he didn't go to that black college, y'all, he wouldn't have had a fucking name. He went there to build a resume. He built the resume. That shit got him $54 million off the black college. That's why he's a piece of shit. And he went down there when they had the muddy water. He didn't have no clout. You see what they do to the black colleges, right? He was down there. They was washing up with water bottles. These are facts. These are facts. The water was dirty. They was playing. You know it get hot down there. It was hot as hell. They had to wash up with water bottles. The team, y'all. So after everything go good for them, they left there. They left their ass down there. They left them. He used them for clout. Used their ass for coaching experience. That shit got him $54 million. But he thought it was going to get his son the rest of the money. But that part backfired. See, he thought he was going to get that $50 million off Buffalo. I mean, Colorado Bills, whatever they call it. Buffalo Bill, the Rockies. Boom. They ain't even the Rockies, the Buffaloes. Fuck it. All right, I'm tired of this shit. He thought his son was going to get a big rookie contract. They thought between the both of them, they were going to probably have at least 60, 70 million. No, look at that shit like this, parents. This is what Deion did, parents. You know damn well you got tired of buying your kids shit when they kept asking for Jordans and shit, and you got tired of buying their school clothes. You got tired of that shit. You know, after when you couldn't finesse your kids with cheap shit, and they say, I don't want that. I want this. And you say, you need a job. You got to get you a job because I ain't going to keep buying this shit. That's what he did. He got tired of having to buy his son shit. He know his son's older now. They want Maybachs. They want Benzes. He got daughters too, y'all. So I think he tried to push his son out the house. You going to get a job. and thought his son was going to get a nice NFL check. But that check is not enough for Shedeur to buy a mansion to move out. It's not. It's not. Now, Shedeur can move out and get a nice house, but a mansion? Nope. I think Deion, look, this called parenting backfiring. He tried to kick his son out the house, force him to get this job. But his son was so dumb, he couldn't get the job. So his son had to go back home. Deion did not want to keep taking care of his damn son. That's all that shit was. He wanted him to get a job and take care of himself. Why I say that? Because you will see Deion was rushing for the money. Here's the facts. His son did not have to leave. Meaning they could have stayed a couple more years and played. Then go to the pros. But he rushed the shit because he thought he was going to get a bag. It backfired. Then check this out. I think his son was going to go to Vegas because his son got to deal with Tom Brady. Also, you're going to see SHARPE charge come from Vegas. Yeah. What if I told you a lot of people, put it like this, man. Most of the blackball celebrities, the rejects, I'm just going to say it like most of the black people, they're in Vegas. They're in Atlanta and Vegas. That's where most of them at. So I think they didn't want Shedeur to be the quarterback because it would have been a show. Get it? It would have been too much shit. And I don't think they wanted Deion there. It also is said that wherever Shedeur went, Deion might try to be the coach. He might have tried to be the coach. Just know they fucked that whole shit up on purpose. Let's move along, y'all. Let's get to the real shit. All right, enough of these clowns. That's it. Let's get to the real talk. What's really going on? ICE arrests 200 illegal alien child sex offenders in Houston. Just giving y'all the update how the whole country's perverted. The whole country's going to jail. When I say the whole country, I'm talking about at least 65%. And that's about it. See right here, it ain't stopped. So also for you idiots that you kept crying about people getting rounded up and it's not right. ICE arrests over 200 illegal alien child sex offenders in Houston. I wonder who was getting abused. I wonder all these people we see getting arrested. I wonder who was the people they were touching on. Because I know one thing. When some people go missing, you're going to get an Amber Alert. But when some people go missing, they just ran away. Let's go. Diplomat doctor among those arrested in Boston, undercover sex sting. Told you everybody's going to jail. The people doing the snatching and the people doing the buying. It's going to be a lot of indictments between now and September, y'all. This whole summer going to be just lockup stings every day, arrest every fucking day. Yup. I think some people on this channel got arrested too. Yeah, they gone. I think it was people on here prostituting out of hotels. Yup. Look. Adena police. 7 men arrested in underage human traffic sting. Can you now see how it was an epidemic? Everybody was into this shit. People thought it was a joke. Boston, Houston. Boston, Houston, state to state. Many people. Adena. All right, y'all see it clear as day. So, now, do you now see what the Diddy trial was about? When I said it's about a behavior that been going on in this country. I said everything in this world is in the Diddy trial. Everything was in the trial. I showed you since he was locked up, everybody else been getting locked up. Until he go to court in October, everybody gonna be locked the fuck up. I'm gonna say it because between now and October, I think by October everybody will be locked up. Everybody want to get what we got. Because they're doing this shit the whole summer. This summer heat is also so people can't run. It's easy to catch people in all this heat, y'all. For one, when you outside, you're going to be spotted. And any address, any location at home, it's easy to get you in this heat. You sleeping in cars, they're going to get your ass. They know this, y'all. This summer is hell for everybody on the run. So now you see it, right? A doctor, professional people. ICE. Niggas ain't supposed to be in this country. See that? Illegal aliens. You looking for aliens in the sky, dummy. No, the real aliens are illegal on the earth. Stupid. Let's go. Told you they all going to fucking jail. That's right. It's some more. Hey, how the dirty section on YouTube doing? How that shit doing over there? What's going on over there? Holla at me, guys. Yeah. Hey, you didn't know they had a. Hey, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. This what happened to all they ass. That's right. The only crisis America had, y'all, is a perverted problem. It ain't gunfire no more, y'all. It's not bullets. It's not gun smoke. It's not murder. Now the biggest problem is pervert. Professional weirdos. Get it? I think a lot of men got tired of jacking off all day and they started wanting to do something about it. Yeah. Because now you got the proof, right? It is more people being arrested than fucking unemployment. All right, that's it. Everybody's going to fucking jail for being a pervert, pedo, all that. That's why everybody going to jail, y'all. But the reality of 2025, that was 8 months ago. We ain't finished yet. The reality is by this new year, you might be celebrating Christmas by yourself. Everybody going to jail. Now we got to talk about this shit. I kept forgetting to talk about it. Let's go. Hulk Hogan. Let's go. What's the word on Hulk Hogan, y'all? Well, it said a lot of people was pushing the campaign called Hate Hogan. It is said a lot of people mad at Hogan because of what he said. He got caught saying nigga or something like that. Holler at me in the chat. I want everybody to holler at me on this one. We're going to see you keep it real today. It is said that, well, I saw it with my own eyes. You know what I saw? I saw people hating on the dead man. That's what I saw. I saw people hating on the dead man. I said, man, this shit is disgusting. Now, check it out. Let me go through it. When I first saw Hulk Hogan, I was a little kid with a fucking lunchbox. And that's when I was watching wrestling. I also saw WrestleMania for real. I also saw when he slammed Andre the Giant on his shit. After that, I started trying to slam people on their shit. Yes, I did. So when I slammed that dude on his head in 7th grade, I got that shit from Hulk Hogan. But when I found out wrestling was fake, I was done with that shit, just like rap music. But this is my point. I heard about that shit Hulk Hogan said. Guess what? His ass probably was a damn racist. Probably was. But I have no proof of that. Now, what I will say is, we got proof he said the N-word on what? On a phone call, right? All right. Now let's ask a question. How many black people have said racist shit about white people? Let's keep it real. How many of y'all have called white people names? It just wasn't recorded. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, racist bastards. You always talking about race. They were talking about a dead man. Hate Hogan. Hating on a man dead. Told you they some sorry niggas. Did not tell them niggas love the dead? Let's go. Come on. Most white folks are racist when push come to shove, no matter how long you've known them. Well, how many white people you know in your life? Well, I told y'all before, I used to be super racist. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Call their ass devils. I said all white people the devil. All their ass. That's right. I ain't want no fucking job. I ain't want to work for nobody white. I ain't want nothing to do with their ass. That's right. Nobody more pro-black than me. Give a fuck what y'all talking about. I used to call white people crackers. All that shit. That's right. But that's when I was fucking brainwashed. Brainwashed. Because then when I found out about the real world, when I met real Confederates in the flesh, did you do that? Have you ever had a conversation with a Confederate? Have you ever seen a Confederate playing hip-hop music? You ever had a Confederate wave at you? I sat down with whites in the north to the south. Many backgrounds, many environments. Real conversations. Because you know what? One thing white people don't like, they don't like fake-ass black people. They don't like fake-ass black people. White people know you fake too, you know that? They know when you're fake. They don't like your ass. They like real shit. Yep, and I talk just the way I talk to everybody. And look them in their eyes. Interviews, don't matter. Because, see, I learned I was a big fucking hypocrite. Big hypocrite. So you're going to talk about the white man, but you're going to need that white man check, ain't you? You're going to talk about the white man, but somehow you're going to do every fucking thing he do, don't you? Huh? Don't you like foreign car? You like everything you fucking do, right? Somehow they hated on white people. They don't like white people, but they do to this day every fucking thing they already did. But they won't admit it. They're fucking hypocrites. I can admit I was brainwashed. Can you? The thing is, I was a fucking kid. You're a grown-up. You're still brainwashed. You ever had a white person help you with anything in life? You ever been in a situation a white person help you? Have you? All right then. You thought being cool with white people or just keeping it real mean you got to be Uncle Tom and kiss ass. No. They respect you being yourself. So I'm going to say this. If Hulk Hogan got caught saying the N-word, guess what? He ain't the first or the only one. You just know about him because he got caught. What about all the other ones call you a nigga and look you in your face? How you doing today, sir? What about them? Okay then. What I'm telling you is some people don't know when to let shit go. That man dead. They campaigning on the man while he dead. You supposed to do that while he was alive, dummy. It shows how low and dumb that people are. So like I said, first of all, I look at them as entertainers. I only judge Hulk Hogan from his wrestling. After his ass stopped wrestling, I ain't give a fuck about Hulk Hogan once I got older. But I can keep it real. I used to be racist. But that's before I knew about bloodline. That's before I knew about a lot of shit. What about you? I don't got no hate on my body. I don't hate nobody. Because I understand nobody perfect. What else? Hey, man, it's okay to forgive people. It's okay to let shit go. It's called what? Forgive. But you don't got to forget, right? But I forgive and forget because I don't stress shit. But I just want y'all to know. I used to think all white people were fucking devils. You can't get no lower than that. But when you understand that shit is taught, it's fucking taught in certain areas. In those areas, 9 times out of 10, you won't meet a white person a day in your fucking life. Most people that are racist they live in cities. They live in cities where they live in a box, and they don't even get to meet white people like that. Because cities are the most divided. You over there, they're over here. And when they see you in public, they're going to say shit to you. So your whole perspective of the world is so small because you don't know no better. You don't know no better. See? It shows that you did not advance. When I told you the world is diverse, you're still talking about black or white, black or white, black or white. Idiots. Meanwhile, let me show you somebody got kicked off the fucking radio, Rob Parker. Because he had a segment on his show. It's okay to hate Hulk Hogan. See that black show? Magically, Rob Parker's on vacation about 2 weeks. Kicked his ass off because he's an idiot. Why would you have a hate campaign while a nigga's dead? Why the man is dead? I hate Hogan. No, that just show how low y'all are, guys. It show you that it show that y'all so fucking low. Y'all ran out of people to hate on. Y'all fucking ran out of people to hate on. Y'all are so fucking sorry. Y'all got to hate on the dead man, bro. That shit is sorry. That nigga ain't even here no more. He's in the ground, and you hating on the man in the ground. No, that mean your life ain't shit. That's what it mean, bro. All right? That mean he needed ratings. It's okay to hate Hulk Hogan. Rob Parker, you might not come back neither. You already got kicked off TV too. Here, another one. He was on First Take, got his ass kicked off. Bop. Niggas on the underground. He got sent home for that shit. Yup. I saw it. I've been meant to speak on it. It was a campaign of black people pushing the narrative, hate Hogan. But they're not looking at all the people they offended with that shit. Y'all don't understand. It is so many people against y'all. You have no leg to stand on. You're looked at as the biggest haters, the biggest hypocrites, the biggest mouse. Meanwhile, y'all hate on each other. Y'all call each other niggas. What are you guys talking about? Delusional? You call each other niggers. Then, when they tried to ban the word nigger, they say, nah, man, we can say that word. That's our word. We say we want to say. It's a word of endearment. After 2020, 2000s, you have heard black people say that the word nigger is a word of endearment. Well, now you see why you get treated like shit, bro? Y'all said it out your own mouth. It's a word of endearment. See that? But when somebody white say it, he's a racist. But what do you call a nigger that call a nigger racist and hate niggas? What do you call a nigger that smoke niggas and put their ass in the ground, make mothers cry? What is that nigga called? Hogan ain't never killed nobody. What's the name for all them niggas that killed niggas? What's the name for that? Gonna keep going, hypocrite? You gonna keep going? You gonna keep talking that delusional shit? This why nobody respect y'all. You're fucking delusional, man. You are the only people on the planet that wiped yourself out, dummy. That's y'all. Please shut up. It's a reason in 2025 y'all are fucking expired because you're fucking hypocrites. Now, if you want to hate on Hogan, you should have hated on his ass when he was alive. You wait till he dead. Knowing half y'all grew up on that man. But it ain't that, y'all. It's the fact that people don't let shit go. He said that shit a long time ago. But the thing is this. How many times did you call white people racist shit? How many times? All right then. The difference is this. If somebody say that shit, if any one of them say that shit and they get caught saying it, they're going to get in trouble. All right? So what I'm telling you, man, hate is taught, y'all. They already proved it when they put all the little kids in the room. They already proved it. You put all kids, they proved that shit 20 years ago. You put all kids in the room, all races, they all gonna get along. Racism is taught, idiots. All right? So when you see, I know how this shit work. When you show me somebody that talk that race shit, 9 times out of 10, they fucking work for somebody white. Huh? Their whole life is structured trying to be white. Meaning, they're going to talk black, they're going to do every fucking thing white people do. No, I think a lot of y'all just hate white people because you ain't white. I think a lot of y'all don't like white people because you don't even know how to be their friend. You don't even know how to deal with them. Because it's showing now, y'all. It's showing. It's already exposed. It just is. Without racism, you have nothing. You talk about racism, but you guys never talk about rapism. I'm going to keep telling you idiots. Nobody got mad at Diddy once. Nobody said get Jay-Z and all they ass the fuck out of here. Not once. Here's the proof. That's what y'all being judged on once again. Hate Hogan campaign. I listen to Rob Parker. Niggas ain't say shit about Diddy the whole. Never. They actually still play the music. No, I get mad at rapism. Here's the proof. I don't see no Klan hanging no niggas, but I see a lot of pedos. I see a lot of rapists, illegal alien child sex offenders in Houston. 200. I didn't hear about no black person catching somebody trying to rape somebody and beat their ass. I didn't hear nobody black put their gun out and caught a rapist and caught his ass and smoked him. I ain't hear that yet. All right? No. I don't care about grown-ups. A doctor arrested in Boston, undercover sex sting. No. The ones that talk the most race, they might be the most perverts. That's right. When you guys going to get mad at this sexual deviant shit? Hulk Hogan ain't get caught with no sex. Oh, you get mad at a nigga word, but you don't get mad at all this other shit, huh? Okay. You're exposed. We're going to leave it alone, y'all. Once again, excuse this whack-ass episode. That's right, because I'm still talking about nothing. Meanwhile, this reality right here. Ain't nobody doing nothing to nobody because niggas just talk. Look, talk radio, what they say. It's okay to hate Hulk Hogan. Nigga try to use that as a campaign, as content. Hating on Hogan after he dead, that's disrespectful. But you're not looking at the big picture. Y'all didn't start dissing him to after a month later, 2 months later. They dissing the man right after he died. He was loved by a lot of people. No, y'all don't get it. You don't get it. Now I'm gonna say it again. Hulk Hogan go back to childhood. Once I knew wrestling was fake, I've been done with all that shit. Even when I heard about that shit, I didn't care about that shit. You get it? Because, y'all, this is the world. People say shit every day. A lot of shit you gonna know, some shit you ain't gonna know. The motherfucker that hates your guts, you're not gonna know that. You're not gonna know. So I told you, I respect a Klan member. I respect a fucking Nazi. But I don't respect motherfuckers that be on that in the closet shit. I don't respect that. Like, if you call yourself don't like white people, but you never tell them to their face, you a punk. That's right, you a punk. You ain't never tell them to their face? All right then. You ain't about shit. So I'm just gonna tell you what it is. The days of hate are over. That's part of why y'all getting erased. Because y'all the only ones in this country with all the fucking hate. It's called black talk. Where you call each other niggas, but you want to fight somebody else, call you a nigga. You're fucking dumb. I call you a shit turd. You don't get mad because I'm not your friend. But if I'm your friend, I can call you shit turd. We call each other shit turd. That's what we do, bro. We call each other shit turd, not you. That's y'all, man. When you understand y'all fucking psychological thinking is fucked up, inside out, backwards, you're going to get it clear. Until these niggas go, we're going to keep having race conversations. Why? Because they the ones that play that race shit and keep talking race. This is why Ocho's on the TV now, all right? Ocho not racist. He told you Roger Goodell is his father. The white man that's a commissioner of the NFL, he told you that's his father. He ain't racist, all right? That's why he going to have a job. I guess you guys are so black, you're going to be playing with yourself and watching yourself. I guess you got to pay yourself too, because ain't nobody else going to pay your shit. Nope. You won't accept the fact the country's diverse. Y'all starting to look like sore losers now. Yup. You in last place. What you going to do about it? Keep talking? I'm going to let you know what it is, y'all. On that note, I'm going to get the fuck out of here, right? Because I don't like this episode. I just pull up to highlight my people in the chat. I love my people. I just pull up for them. Other than that, I don't care about none of this shit. You know why I say that? It's the same old suit reheated. All we want to know now is OCHOCINCO going to take Shannon Sharpe's spot? That's all I want to know. And if he take his spot on First Take, that shit going to be so funny. That first day episode, boy, we going to have so much jokes. But see, look, when I saw Stephen A. face at first, I said, yo, this is what I saw, y'all. He knows Shannon watching. He knows Shannon was watching this shit. Stephen A. like, Shannon, I'm sorry, I got to do this to you, man. Show must go on. It must go on, Shannon. Plus, to be honest with you, y'all don't think this shit embarrassed Stephen A., man? When Stephen A. woke up that day, had to see this news, you don't think that shit fucked him up? Like, I just gave this man I hooked this man up. I hooked this man up with the #1 winning daytime show. And he does this shit? Nah, man. No. One thing I'm going to say, Stephen A. is from New York. He's not a fucking dummy. He's not a dummy. I say it for a reason. You're going to see something. He from Queens. Nikki from Queens. What she say? Shannon, you're not that sharp. Stephen A. just ain't going to say that. So he ain't going to say, he going to do. You know how he going to show you ain't that sharp, Shannon? Ocho, come on the show. This one thing about First Take, I don't know if people know that. This is Stephen A. This is his show. It's his shit. So he could say who come on, who ain't coming on. He got the man on the show, y'all. He got Shannon a job when he was in the fucking trash. This the things he get. So I'm going to say this. I don't think Shannon coming back. And I think Ocho going to take his spot. I think so. Hey, I might be far off. But I know that this ain't Ocho first time on there, and I know it's about business. If those salute Black, thanks Black, thank you very much. All I'm gonna say is this: this is my facts and proof. If them ratings went up yesterday with him on there, he coming back. Period. He coming back. But you also know, for those who know about Nightcat, Shannon tried to embarrass him on the fucking show. Like, Ocho, what's wrong with you? Like, you not responsible. You coming in late. You coming to the show late. He said some shit like, basically, if you had to work for the white man on NFL, you won't be late to their show. Why you coming late on Nightcat? And he's saying this shit on air in front of everybody. He got Ocho explaining himself like he was a kid, came home late for curfew. Ocho on the show explaining himself while Shannon chastising his ass. I'm like, yo, when I saw that, I said, yo, I don't think they're going to last that long. I'm like, why is he disrespecting that man live on YouTube? If the man was late, it's not that serious. But like I've been telling y'all, people like Shannon, he can't do the show without that man. He need his ass. That's the part they're going to tell you. See? I do this shit every day. It's not hard to do a show. Meaning it's not easy to do a show by yourself. Fucking 2 hours every day. That shit hard. That's why I was telling you, like, when you on camera, that's even more of a job. You got to be dressed right. You got to look. You got to have all that shit connected. You got to make sure everything is up to par. Then you got to do the show, the content. That's another thing. But Shannon don't do shit. He got a whole team. But you have the proof. Everybody talking about Shannon Sharpe, but people keep leaving Ocho out. Nightcat wouldn't be Nightcat without Ocho. Because Shannon was barking on Ocho for being late as if he couldn't do the show without him. Like, man, you messing up the show, man. No, nigga, the show must go on. When I tell you talent is talent, I don't need nobody on this fucking show. Y'all done see me go 3-4 hours, don't matter. Because I'm going to do this shit regardless. This is what I do. So my point is, Shannon, why you try to scream on Ocho because he's late when the show's supposed to go on anyway? No, you need Ocho. Same way you need a Cat Williams for that interview. Same way you need a Skip Bayless. Period. Same way you need a Stephen A. Smith. Period. So give me some proof, Shannon. You can do this shit on your own. Yeah, you got Club Shay Shay. You probably got to pay for those interviews. You ain't doing shit. You just got a name, bro, like everybody else. You just got a name. So all of y'all, mostly all of y'all, been just making it because you have a name that goes back 30 years. But if I said, prove to me your modern day talent, what the fuck you got going on, y'all don't got shit. You talking about trending topics just like me on the same platform, just like me. Because the real shit is what? That TV. The internet is for us. They got kicked on this shit. All right? So I'm not going to keep playing with you. You a fucking disgrace, Shannon. And if goddamn it, Ocho took your job, boy, that shit going to be hilarious. It's going to be a celebration around here. Yes, it is. All right? Because only reason why I'm saying that, come on, racist bitch. Come on, you bitches talking about hulkhogan. What the fuck you said about Shannon, that white girl? Huh? I bet you I go to Nightcap, you niggas still watch. I bet you no white people watch that shit for real. I bet you only niggas watch that shit. So why do y'all have selective racism? You call Hulk Hogan a racist, but what if you call a nigga that love white girls? What you call that? A nigga that just can't stop leaving white people alone. Huh? What you call a black man that talk black talk, but all these checks come from white men? What is that called? No, y'all are exposed for fucking hypocrites. All of y'all. All right? So if you didn't say nothing about Shannon, that white lady, don't say shit about Hulk Hogan. It's that simple. Perverts. Somehow, y'all have no opinion on nothing perverted. Somehow, y'all number one topic is race. I don't get you guys, man. But I'm going to tell you all, man. CB4, I want my fucking money. All right, that's it. That's all you niggas. Shiny ass niggas, lie your ass off for money, man. Y'all going to keep lying and cooning. That's about it. Because Deion Sanders, he is now pulling an injury. He trying to make us think he's so blessed by God and miraculous. He beat cancer. He can walk around like shit never happened. Why else I love to see him get fried? He always talking about God. God this. Well, God say I'm blessed. Yo, Deion, you always say how blessed you are by God. Bro, you were just in the hospital. Your foot was fucked up. Now you got cancer. Bro, you keep talking this God talk. Look to me like God don't fuck with you like that. Something always wrong with you. All right? Can y'all niggas please stop? Stop the preacher shit. T.D. Jakes, he go to Diddy parties. Cut the shit out. Said the entertainer. He been on Shannon Sharpe show too. That shit ain't go viral. Said was on there before Cat Williams. Now Said the entertainer, he got canceled again. I think he got canceled for like 5 shows already, y'all. He had his own show, I know for a fact, at least like 3 times on national TV. Cancel, cancel, cancel. So once again, why do y'all talk about all this talk, but y'all don't support nothing black? You don't support black people. You don't watch these TV shows. Nigga, y'all whole life is the internet. All right, that's it. If that shit ain't free on YouTube, oh, no support. That's it. A nigga got a channel, oh, no support. Now nobody support my channel. I look, fuck those 20,000 subs. I have never got over 500 members. So when I ain't get a lot of members, I've been to niggas for the shit. Niggas don't want to know shit. Niggas like this fuck shit. Niggas like that freaky shit. That's right. So when I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I was trolling the whole time. When I realized these blacks don't really want to know shit, I just started talking about a lot of gay content on purpose. I just started talking about a lot of freaky shit because that's what they like. So I'm for the people. So being the people like all that freaky, baby, all nasty, fruity shit, that's why I kept talking about it, because that's what they like. They don't like real shit. See, when you talk that real shit, when I talk that with the world going there for 2030, that new world order shit, they don't want to hear that, y'all. Hell no. Hell no. They don't want to hear that real shit. But if I had a big-ass rainbow on that shit and say so-and-so got caught with a penis in his mouth, they going to pull up quick. Yes, they will. All right? So I know their whole shit. That's why I told you. I know what the big mouths are. On that note, let's get out of here, y'all, because I'm done for the day. I'm done for right now. Meaning, I'll be back. I'll be back. Trust me. The new season start in the fall, y'all. Remember that. Summertime shit dead. Fall coming soon. I'm getting ready for the fall. Y'all stay tuned. More to come. On that note, here's your entertainment. So we know that LeBron be saying, my leg, I'm hurt. I can't play. Here go Deion. My stomach. I had cancer. No. You had bubble guts. That's what you had. You had what the old people call a loose stool. Stop it, Deion. You probably had a bladder infection, but you ain't had no fucking cancer. Stop it. All right? Stop it. Deion, did you have cancer back then? Deion, did you have cancer on draft day? Or did you have cancer after your son didn't get drafted? His son got pranked. Deion he think black people don't know what happened, man. He think they don't know this happened. Look, Brown's newest quarterback trolled. Your son been getting trolled, Deion. He getting trolled in China. He getting trolled in Japan, everywhere. Your son getting pranked. You niggas had a cookout. They had a cookout on draft day, y'all. Only thing that happened is he didn't get drafted days later. They had to eat that food and just sit there. Deion, when you gonna tell the truth, bro? You just got a messed up bladder because you been eating barbecue ribs your whole life. Stop your bullshit, man. All right? You will not play. So on that note, we're gonna get it. Only reason why I say that, man, because my grandmother passed from that stuff. This nigga lying. All right? They all niggas, y'all. That's what the fuck they are. All right? And they need to go straight up. They ain't gonna stop lying, y'all, for this money. I also don't fuck with Deion for what he did to them people down there. See, niggas want to choose which black people they got love for, see? Why you hating on a black man? What about them black people he left and got there in Mississippi with nothing? What about that? He left them with dirty water after he used their ass because he knew he's an opportunist. If I go to the college, that's the worst, meaning They need me. Shit, they already fucked up down there anyway. I can go down there with my sons. I can run that shit, build up these brands, build up that brand at the black college, then run to the white man. That's it. Use the black man, run to the white man. Because remember, black school don't cut $50 million check. No 50 million. Use those niggas, get you 50 million. That's what he did. He tried to get his son another 50. They said it ain't gonna happen, Deion. So, excuse me, y'all. Apologies. It's part of my ignorance. But ignorance produce ignorance, and they ignorant. So on that note, I'm gonna get out of here, man, because they embarrassing. Deion, just admit you gotta wear a damn grown-up diaper. That's it. You scared your son gonna get cut. And ever since you heard he might get cut, you've been doodling on yourself. You got bubble guts. That's it. Mud butt. That's it. That's all you got. Chronic diarrhea. Stop it. All right? Because you know Shedeur ass might get cut, and that's going to be your biggest embarrassment. But it ain't Shedeur's fault. If I was Shedeur, I would catch you with a left hook right in the house. Because you ruined that boy. That was you, Deion. You and Shannon. You both of y'all did that shit, lying on nightcap, capping y'all ass off. On that note, man, I'm out for real, y'all. One. Yeah, what's up, Sister T? Yeah, I think we can set the timer for nightcap. Oh, look, if Ocho leave, that shit finish. If Ocho leave that shit finish. Stephen A ain't stupid. I think Stephen A gonna draft his ass. What's up, AI? What's up, bro? Yeah, dark and green mud butt, man. Deion said it's got mud butt, y'all. They say he posted a picture with a shit bag on. Man, Deion, you got mud butt. Stop it, bro. You got a weak bladder, man. You ain't got no cancer. You just making an excuse in case you shit on the sideline of your pants. Stop it, man. Just stop it, man. Please stop, please. They say Karuchi Trans got to clean his doodle up, man. That's what they say, man. He messed with Chris Brown girl now. And they said she got to clean the doodle up. That's what they said, man. And she tired of that shit. What's going on here? Footage shows, hold on. Footage shows emotional Karuchi Trans painted, changing the shit bag. That's about it. All right. He messed with Chris Brown ex-girl, y'all. Deion, you's a sorry nigga, man. We're going to leave it at that. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Fuck that. All right, y'all. I'm out, man. Salute to the haters, man.